बोलो श्री राधा रानी की जय। राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोर। पेज 1 2 3 है। राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोर। No. Many other melodies getting stuck because there are many ways to sing this. Mangala Shri Guru Gaura Mangala Murati Radha Krishna Pranamo Jugala Kishora Radha Krishna Pranamo Jugala Kishora जीवने मरने गति आर नाही मोरा जीवने मरने गति कालिंदिरा कुले केली कादंबे रवाना रतना विदेरायोपा बोशबोध जाना राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा जुगला किशोरा राधा कृष्ण जीवने मरने गाते आर नाही मोरा जीवने श्यामा गौरी अंगे दिवो छुआ चंदनेरा गांदा गौरी अंगे दिवो छुआ चंदनेरा गांदा चमरा डोलावो कवे फेरिवो मुख चांदा चमरा डोलावो कवे फेरिवो मुख चांदा गतिया वलती माला दिवो दोहगाले गतिया वलती माला दिवो दोहगाले आधरे तुलिया दिवो कर्पूरा तंबूले आधरे तुलिया दिवो कर्पूरा तंबूले ललिता विशाखायादि যত সখী বৃন্দ Dasarano dasa Sevaya bhilasha kare narottama dasa Sevaya Radha Krishna Pranamo Yugala Kishore Change. Radha Krishna Pranamo Yugala Kishore Yugala Kishora Oh Yugala Kishora Yugala Kishora Ha Yugala Kishora Radha Krishna Pranamora Yugala Kishora Jaya Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Radhe Oh Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Gaura Hari Bo Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo बोलो श्री राधा माधव जी की ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये एको कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः वैराग्य विद्या निज भक्ति योगम शिक्षाय कर्तम सपुरुषम पुराण श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य शरीरधारी कृपा बुद्धिस्तमं प्रपद्ये हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वृंदाई तुलसी देवी प्रियाई केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 Thank you. Are you all in Navdeep? You all turned to Bengalis?
This is the Bengali version of North Indians. We
Ami-
don't know the real Bengali version.
আমি ভাত খাবো। আচ্ছা। Since yesterday we heard Srimad Bhagavatam first canto describing the glories of Bhishma, grandsire Bhishma, who was waiting for Uttarayan when the sun changes course and enters to zodiac Capricorn, Makar Rashi. And that's why we observe Makar Sankranti, which was a very auspicious day yesterday, the day to take bath in holy river or in the ocean, and it's very cold, we can't do that. And the day to give donation, charity, to hear Hari Katha. We heard all that yesterday. What? That's interesting. It's very inspiring. Just joking. So, we heard about Arjun. But who was Yudhishthir Maharaj? Yudhishthir Maharaj was?
The Pandav, oldest brother of Pandav prince.
Yes, the oldest brother of Pandavas. But who was Yudhishthir Maharaj?
Dharma.
Dharmaraj means Yamaraj. How Dharmaraj, Yamaraj can become a king like Yudhishthir Maharaj? Dharmaraj, Yamaraj is one of the 12 Mahajans. As I was saying yesterday, there are 12 Mahajans. Jan means the pure devotees of the Lord, and Maha means
Top persons.
top. Yeah. And counting 12 means, who are those 12? Swayambhu, Narad, Shambhu. Swayambhu means Swayambhu, Shri Narad. Swayambhu, Narad, Shambhu means Shiva. Kumar, 4 Kumaras. Swayambhu, Narad, Shambhu, Kumar, Kapilo, Manu. Shri Kapil Bhagwan and Manu. Prahlad, Janaka, Janak Maharaj, Bhishma. Bali means Bali Maharaj, Vyasiki means Shukdev Goswami, and Yamraj, very proud, saying, Vayam, I am also one of those 12. So once upon a time, there was some stealing happened. The thieves were intelligent. They took all the wealth, everything. And the moment they just started running from there, they started running. The soldiers, they came forward and chasing them. And in this way, the king, the thieves, finding so difficult to escape, they throwed away that bag of all those stolen ornaments in front of the cottage of a rishi called Manduk Rishi. And thieves, they were hiding. The soldiers came and they found that stolen bag or that wealth outside the cottage of Manduk Rishi, a sage who was very, very effulgent and pure devotee. So soldiers caught him. Hey, you are a pretender. You are a bogus. And start abusing him like anything. We found this bag in front of your cottage. That means you stole this. And he said, no, it was not me. I'm always absorbed in my bhajan. I don't even know. I'm not even aware of this. No, we found this here. So we're going to take you directly to the king and let him punish you. Manduk Rishi was very quiet, thinking whatever Lord decide for me. I'm always ready for any award or any punishment. I'm maintaining equal response in any decision of the Lord. So this is very highest limit of Sharanagati, surrenderness. Highest limit. In whatever way Krishna wants to keep me, I'm ready to accept every reward or every punishment. हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, जाहे विधि राखे राम, ताहे विधि रहिए. In whatever way the Lord wants to keep me. So very submissive. And that's why in Srimad Bhagavatam, Parvati, Narayan para sarvana kutascha bhivayati. Those who are Narayan para means very dear. They are not scared of any situation. Swarg, apavarg, moksha. They think Swarg means attaining heavenly planet or moksha or any perfection equally. They have no any inclination to go Swarga or Naraka or attaining any liberation. So they take every situation equally. Also in Srimad Bhagavatam about devotees, Shri Durvasa, when he came to know how Amrish Maharaj is asking forgiveness on my part, whereas I am the offender, Sudarshan Chakra is chasing Durvasa to kill him, to turn him to ashes. And when he came and asked forgiveness to Amrish Maharaj, we all know Durvasa, he went all other directions. He went to Brahma, he went to Shiva, then he went to Krishna, and they all denied, no, we can't do anything. You offended Amrish, you must go to Amrish and ask forgiveness from there. So when Durvasa came to Amrish Maharaj folded hands, asked forgiveness from Durvasa. Durvasa was trying to catch hold of feet of Amrish to ask forgiveness, but Amrish Maharaj said, what are you doing? I am a grasta, you are a sannyasi. And at that moment, Durvasa said, Aho ananta dasanam mahatam drishtam adyame. Aho ananta dasanam. Today I am seeing the glories of the devotees. They are so tolerant. I tried to kill you, but you asking forgiveness on my part. So, Amrish Maharaj, can you please protect me from this Sudarshan Chakra? I went everywhere, Brahma, Shiva, everywhere. They all denied for the protection. And finally Krishna told me to go to you and ask forgiveness from you. Then Amrish Maharaj said, Oh Sudarshan Chakra, Sudarshan namastubhyam sahas ark achuta priya. O Sudarshan Chakra, who's having 1,000 edges, sharp edges, and you're very dear to Lord Achyuta, means Krishna. Please calm down. Please calm down. If I perform any austerities, any charities, any pure deeds in my life, please calm down. But Sudarshan was still chasing Durvasa, want to kill Durvasa. And then Amrish Maharaj finally folded hand and said, O Sudarshan Chakra, if I have a little tiny bit bhakti for Krishna, the bhakti of the size of a sesame seed, please, my request, please calm down. Moment Amrish Maharaj said this, Sudarshan Chakra just got stagnant. Can't move from there. Wondering what you're saying. Bhakti the size of a sesame seed? You have so much bhakti that Krishna is glorifying you, saying that you reside in his heart and he resides in your heart. And on the top of that, Krishna said, Mai nirbadhi hiddaya sadhu samdarshinam vasya kurvanti mad bhaktaya satpatni satpati yatha. Just like a wife, by her loving services, she controls her husband with loving services, not otherwise. Controls her husband. Similarly, my devotees, they also control me with their loving services. So, Mandu Rishi, who got accused of stealing the wealth of the king, caught by the soldiers and brought to the king. King said, I want to punish him in not in my prison house, but openly in front of my subjects. Announce everyone, they should come tomorrow and see how I'm punishing anyone who go against my order. So it was announced and all assembled in the stadium, and the king announced the punishment, and that is subject to death. Death punishment. And in those days, punishment was, death punishment is suli pe chada dena. You know suli?
Hang by.
No.
To drink hot oil?
No. That came later. In olden days, it was a system, very sharp edge sphere, and death sentence means we putting that person sitting on that sphere.
Sitting.
Yes.
So divided into two.
Yes. To put that person sit on the very sharp edge sphere. You understand that? So what happens if you sit on the sphere? Two parts. Interesting, huh? No. That was a system. The kings used to punish severe crimes like that. So the king ordered this, and Mandu Rishi, the soldiers took him and made him try to put him sitting on that sphere. But because he was very, very powerful and a pure devotee, he started floating in the air. The sphere was not even touching him. King got so embarrassed. Oh my God, what is this? He's not a pretender, he's a pure devotee. And I tried to punish him. I'm so sorry. He felt sorry and told his soldiers, bring him back. And he threw himself out from his throne and came running and asked forgiveness, touching his feet. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. It's not my fault, it's not my fault. Please don't curse me, please don't curse me. I know you're going to curse me. You know. In those days, curse was very easy. And nowadays, if anyone say, I curse you, you can't do that. For cursing, you need a purity. You know? You have $100, you can give 99 to someone. Keep on with you. If you don't even have $1, how are you going to give? So no one can give blessings and no one can give curse. Because you have to sacrifice some of your deeds and use some of your past deeds to curse someone. We don't even have those. How are we going to sacrifice those? So Mandu Rishi said, don't worry, king. I'm not going to punish you. It's not your fault. He said, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. But are you going to punish someone? He said, yes. I'm going directly to Yamraj, Dharmaraj. Because he's the one who takes all decisions. Why this happened to me? I got defamed in the society. He's the cause of this. I'm going directly to him. So he came to Yamraj, pointing his index finger. Yamraj, how dare? What was my mistake? What was my fault? Right? So what wrong I did? As far as I know, I've never done any wrong in my life. So why I got this punishment? Then Yamaraj, he asked his secretary Chitragupta, who opened his account. And he said, not much, but when he was small young child, 3 years old, he used to go to forest and play with those, like grasshoppers. And taking some thorns and putting in the back of the grasshoppers. So because of that, this was his punishment. That he used to sit on that sphere. Yamaraj said, you heard this? Mandop Rishi said, yes, I heard this. Since when you started doing adharma, you are there to always, क्या बोलते हैं? Huh? To make law and order. But this is unlawful. Don't you know? A child below age 5 don't have to go through contract or encounter any of the karmas. Only after 5. So what you decided for me is totally unlawful. It's adharma. Don't you know this? Yamaraj has no answer. Then Mandop Rishi cursed him. Now I'm going to curse you. This is the punishment. I'm cursing you. May you become a king and you become a Shudra. This is a curse. Why this curse? Because only those who have a lot of opulence, like kings, they can't worship Krishna. They have no time. They are so much busy in enjoying. And they don't even feel any scarcity in their life. They have no time and they don't want to worship Krishna because they believe we are next to God. We are the rulers of the planet. We are the big guys. So the king, I curse you, become a king. And secondly, you become Shudra. Shudra is so busy in working hand to mouth. Shudra has no time to worship Krishna. So I curse you, may you become king and Shudra. Yamaraj, with folded hands, he accepted the curse. He accepted the curse. This is the nature of devotees. They accept blessings and they accept also curse. They don't retaliate on that. They don't react on that. And that's the nature of the pure devotees. If you cursing me, okay, I'm ready for that. You know? So Yamaraj, accepting that curse, he became a king and he became a Shudra. Becoming king means Yudhishthira Maharaj. And Shudra means Vidur. Both are Yamaraj. Double role. 2 in 1. Yudhishthira Maharaj and Vidura. And they both are so much devoted to Krishna. Hence proof, Kauntya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashati. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna promised. O son of Kunti Arjun, announce all over, my devotee never perish. Arjun said, wait a minute. You speaking Bhagavad Gita, right? You speaking all the verses, you giving all the promises. Why you want me to speak this one? Can't you say this? Krishna said, yes, I can, but I want you to say this. What's wrong if you speak this? No, but I want to know why me. Krishna said, because I know my nature. I am Bhakta Vatsal. I am very affectionate to my devotees. So if there is any circumstance where I have to break my promise for the sake of glorifying or protecting my devotees, I don't mind breaking any of my promise. But if my devotee take a promise, I play on my life to save that promise. So if you declare this, because I want this to a declaration forever, eternity, because you is taking this promise. So I will play on my life to save your promise. So Arjun, you announce this. My devotee, my devotion never perish no matter what happens. It can get stagnant for one lifetime, two lifetime, but it never get destroyed. Unless there is very severe Vaishnava aparat. Very severe Vaishnava aparat. Okay. So, even though Yamraj got this curse, since Yamraj is pure devotee amongst the 12 Mahajans, he became Yudhishthir Maharaj, but his devotion can't perish. He's very dear to Krishna. So dear to Krishna that Krishna used to come and pay obeisances to Yudhishthir Maharaj and addressing him as my elder brother. Bhaiya. Always ready to obey his orders, Krishna. With Bhim and Yudhishthir Maharaj. So much respect. Krishna is giving so much respect. They are elder brothers. And with Arjun,
Friend.
loving embrace. He is equal to me. And Nakul Sadev, they are my younger. And they used to pay obeisances to Krishna. So Yudhishthir Maharaj so close that once upon a time, Naraji came to Yudhishthir Maharaj and said, Yudhishthir, aha, there is no one more glorious than you. There is no one more glorious than you. You're pure devotee. Yudhishthir Maharaj said, why are you embarrassing me, Naraji? You are Jagat Guru. Who can be more pure devotee than you? Narad said, please come with me. And Narad took him next to his window in his palace. Can you look out from your window? And Yudhishthir Maharaj saw all the rishis and sages, they were standing in queue outside the doorstep of the palace. Narad asked Yudhishthir, you know why they are standing here? He said, yes, must be some distribution of food or blankets, sweaters, some charity. Sages are standing in line, maybe someone is distributing any of my younger brother, Bhim, Arjun. Narad said, no. They are standing here, waiting for at that moment when Krishna will come out and they're going to have darshan of Krishna. Just for one glimpse of Krishna, they're standing in all day long, waiting for this. And that Krishna is in your palace, sleeping with you, eating with you, laughing and joking, and even serving you. Can you imagine you are so superior and glorious than all those rishis were standing outside waiting for Krishna? So I spoke Harikatha to you. Naraji said, so I need some donation in return. Yudhishthir Maharaj said, what are you saying? Donation? Everything belongs to you. You want to take my kingdom? I'm ready to offer to you. Naraji said, no. I'm going to ask what I feel like asking from you, not what you want to give. I will choose. I will choose. He said, yes, whatever you want. Then Naraji said, can you bring Krishna here? You order Krishna to come here and tell Krishna to place his lotus hands on my head. That's only I want from you. Yudhishthir Maharaj said, that's very easy. There's nothing difficult in that. Krishna? Oh, Krishna! And Krishna gave folded hands. Yes, brother, Yudhishthir Maharaj. Younger brother. Krishna is younger to Yudhishthir. Yes, brother. Can you place your lotus hand on the hand of Naraji? He said, yes, of course. If you're ordering me, yes. And Krishna, he placed his hand on the head of Nara, and Nara starts dancing in ecstasy. Tears start flowing from his eyes and he's dancing. Oh, I received a touch of Krishna, the touch of Krishna. The touch of Krishna means not ordinary touch. It's a very divine transcendental touch. Anyone who get touch of Krishna can't hold emotions, get transcendental ecstasies. Two special mercy. One is anyone receiving the touch of Krishna in the form of hands on the head and more rare the opportunity if anyone received the lotus feet of Krishna on one's head. That's very rare. Bali Maharaj got this. Yeah. What is so special in the hands and the lotus feet of Krishna? What is so special? Yeah. They are 10 moons present on the toenails of Krishna. There are 10 moons present in the क्या बोलते हैं? Fingernails of Krishna. In total, Krishna has 24.5 moon in his entire body. That's why he's so cool, right? One moon is so cool. Imagine if Krishna is having 24.5 moons all over his body. Where are those 24.5 moons? The 10 is the toenails. The 10 fingernails. How many?
20.
Eyes and
20. Then 2 nice cheeks of Krishna. 22. Then what else? That will be later. Why are you so excited with it? Then 23rd is a tilak. Krishna always wear a tilak. Always. That's 1 moon. How many?
23.
Where is half?
Abhi to
One
24.
more.
Relax.
आप आगे बढ़ रहे हैं।
Where is that half?
isn't it like Radharani's eyeliner thing?
Where is that half moon? The dot. We have to make it 24.5. Where is that 24th one? The beautiful round face of Krishna. That's 24. Abhinava jaladhara sundara dhritamandara he Shivukha chanda chakora Jaya Jaya Deva Hare Jaya Jaya Deva Hare Jaya Jaya Deva Hare. Shri Jayadeva Goswami is describing Shri Mukha Chandra Chakora. Krishna beautiful face is one complete moon. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describing in Chaitanya Charitamrita that beautiful face of Krishna, which is compared to as a fulgent moon, is like a king. And all other moons are his servants. All other moons means those 10 toenails of Krishna, they are servants of Krishna. How come? King is always the boss, right? And servants, they work under the king, the order of the king. So when Krishna, when he move his eyes here and there in a mood of dancing posture, even his walking is not simple, it's a dancing posture. Then this toenail of Krishna acting as servant, and their serving means massaging the feet of Krishna. The servants always massage the feet of Krishna. Then 10 fingernails of Krishna, which also serving Krishna. How? When Krishna is holding Venu Geet. And they are what?
Playing.
They're playing the flute of Krishna. So they are servants of Krishna. How about when kings sit on a throne, there are always some servants fanning him. Chamara dulai re, chamara dulai re. They offer chamar and fan. So what are those fans? Fans of Krishna serving that king. Who is that king? Not Krishna.
The face.
The beautiful moon-like face. Shri Mukha Chandra Chakora. Who are those? What are those fans? The two earrings. Lasat kundalam gokule vajamanam namam vishwaram sachidananda rupam. Lasat kundalam gokule vajamanam yashodabhiyo lukha ladavamanam param vishnamathyanta tadutta gopya namam vishwaram sachidananda rupam. Lasat kundalam. So these two kundas, earrings, they are to and fro. They are doing, fanning to Krishna. But king always sit on a throne. King is not going to sit on the ground. King means Maharaj. Maharaj always sit on throne. This is my throne. No, I'm just joking. So if this is a king, where's the throne? This is the throne. The neck. And the king is sitting. And then king always carrying bow and arrow. Right? Kshatriya. What is the bow of the king, of Krishna?
Eyebrow.
How you know that?
Because I listened before.
Yes, you're right.
I heard you before.
Hmm?
I heard you tell a long time ago.
Eyebrows. These are bows. And what are the arrows?
The glance, yeah.
Sidelong glances, I guess.
The movement of his eyes. These are arrows. So complete profile, complete status of a king. Eh? So who is the boss? The boss is a beautiful, mild, smiling face which is compared to his moon. That's Krishna. So Naraji was in ecstasy, receiving the lotus hand of Krishna. And Yudhishthira Maharaj is wondering, who is more glorious? Not me, him. Because Krishna stays with me, he lives with me. I don't get this kind of ecstasies. Whereas he get those ecstasies. Narad got those ecstasies. So who's superior? Narad. In this way, Yudhishthira Maharaj is so glorious. Who always speak the truth. He never told lies in his life. Following dharma. And Yamraj, he became Shudra. Means Vidura. And we all know the story. Krishna, he ate banana peels in the house of Vidurani, means Vidura. And Vidur chastised his wife. What are you doing? What are you offering to Krishna? The skin of banana? Who eats that? Which program tomorrow? Okay. Give banana peels to everyone. In remembrance of the Lord.
Okay.
If he can eat, why can't we? Right?
There's banana peel curry. I saw a recipe on.
No, not recipe.
I saw it.
No, he's saying no banana peels only.
Just like that. If Lord can eat, why can't we? Yes? Can we?
No.
So we can imagine how humble Krishna is. What we can't eat, he can eat out of love. You see? And one other episode in Sri Mahabharata, a beautiful story. Duryodhan, he got the army of Krishna and he gave up Krishna. 18 Akshani Sena, 18 million soldiers equipped with all weapons. And he was so happy today. So happy. He came to his uncle, Shakuni. He said, Uncle, celebrate victory. I won the battle. Shakuni said, what are you saying? The battle is not even started yet. No, I already won that battle. How come? He said, because I received 18 million soldiers. Narayani Seva, Krishna's army, equipped with all weapons. So, what is left for victory? I'm victorious now. Shakuni uncle said, he did like this. Stupid. You're really stupid. You took the soldier, the army of Krishna, and you left Krishna behind. He said, what I have to do with him? He took a promise, I'm not going to hold any weapon. Shakuni said, you're really stupid. You don't know when he smiles. You know when he raises his eyebrows. You don't know what happens. You're really stupid. And other side, other camp, Krishna came to Pandavas and said, Pandavas, come here, I have a good news for all of you. Pandavas all assembled. What happened? And Yudhishthira said, Krishna, is that Duryodhan, my brother? He specified? Did he decided not to have a battle? Is this a good news? This is what Yudhishthira Maharaj. He never ever addressed Duryodhan as Duryodhan. He always addressed him as Suyodhan. Not Dur. Dur means wicked. Yudhishthira Maharaj never addressed him as wicked. So what is the great news? Is battle over? Means it's not going to happen because Duryodhan is pacified and he start loving us? Krishna said no. Then how are you claiming that we received victory, we got victorious? Krishna said because Vidur, he left the camp of Duryodhan. Just because of that. And Krishna became so emotional, he said, Yudhishthir, you know what? That was only my worry. Only my worry. I was feeling hesitant and reluctant to claim or to announce you get victory because only of one personality, one person who was present in their camp, and that was Vidur. And today, Vidur left them because Duryodhan abused him. When Duryodhan was yelling and shouting at his father, Dhritarashtra, you are blind, but I am not blind. You know? Vidur came in between and said, Duryodhan, mind your tongue. You are immature. Consult us. We are your well-wisher. And Duryodhan, by hearing this, he said, you keep quiet, the son of Shudra, a maid servant. You don't know anything what Kshatriyas goes through. And the Kshatriya blood is boiling. And you are Shudra. Just keep quiet. Vidur felt so bad. And there was no one to stop Duryodhan abusing him. Vidur got humiliated. And he kept his bow and arrow at the threshold of the territory Hastinapur. And he renounced, he left. Krishna came to know this and said, Yudhishthira, you already won the battle. Because Vidura was the only one, With his presence, I would have not ever won that battle. Okay? So celebrate your victory. If Vidura would have been at the battlefield in front of me, Yudhishthir, I'm telling you, I was helpless. So, Vidura Niti, very high ideals of Vidura, called Vidura Niti. So, Yudhishthir, Yamraj, he became Yudhishthir and Vidura. But both of them, they had the same equal amount of bhakti for Krishna, with the formula that devotee and devotion never perish. Understand? Vidura always giving good advices. So once upon a time it happened in Braj Mandal, there's a prominent forest called Kammevan. Kamme means where all desires get fulfilled. Where Krishna desires get fulfilled. He used to have many plays with his sakhas, and amorous pastime with his Braj Gopi. So in Kamyavan, there is a kund, there is a pond called Dharma Kund. They were in Braj Mandal and they came to Kamyavan. Yudhishthira Maharaj felt thirsty and he sent his brother Bhim saying, Bhim, I'm seeing some birds are flying over. Must be there's a pond there. Can you get some water for me? And all of us, we are very thirsty. Bhim said, yep, of course. Bhim so powerful. He has potential of 10,000 elephants. He came there. He went into the pond, trying to fetch some water. But then he heard a voice of a yaksha. Careful, Bhim! You can't drink water. Because Bhim was also about to drink water. Bhim said, who are you? Who can stop me? I'm Bhim. You're not aware of my strength? Yaksha said, you can drink water, but after answering my questions. But if you try to drink water without answering my questions, I'm going to kill you. Bhim said, there is no one who can kill me. Don't you know I'm Bhim? And without caring, Bhim, he took a handful of water and about to drink, but he felt unconscious there. So there was a delay. Yudhishthira Maharaj is wondering why Bhim is not arrived yet. So then he sent Arjun. Arjun, go and check. Then Arjun came and saw Bhim is unconscious there. And Arjun said, who is there? Who's there? Who made my elder brother Bhim like this? The Yaksha said, it's me. Because he disobeyed me. And if you also going to disobey me, you'll go through the same consequence. Arjun said, who are you to say these words? You don't know I'm Arjun? No one can stand by me. I defeated all personalities, even Shiva. Yaksha said, try. And Arjun also tried this. He also felt unconscious. Then Yudhishthira Maharaj got worried. Nakul said, now you all go and check why Bhim and Arjun not back yet. Nakul said saw Bhim and Arjun unconscious, and then they also felt unconscious. Then finally Yudhishthira Maharaj came there. And he saw, what? My brothers? Who did this? Who did this? Tell me, who did this? Then Yaksha, he said, it's me. They tried to disobey me. And if you also try to disobey me, then you also have to go through the same consequence. Yudhishthira Maharaj asked, what do you want? He said, answers to my questions. Yudhishthira Maharaj said, what questions? What questions? Then Yaksha raised some questions. And there are a couple of them, but the prominent ones are Ka Panthaha, Ka Varata, Ka Pantha, Ko Varata, and Kim Ashcharjam. These are the questions. Kim Ashcharjam. What is the greatest wonder? Kam Sukhi. Who is the most happiest person? So questions are very short. Ka Pantaha. What is the real path? Ko Varta. And what is the news? There are many questions been asked, but these were the prominent ones. What is the news? LA is on fire. And it's very sad, right? Very sad to see. It's going more and more and more. with those winds. Sometimes Hawaii get volcano. Last year I was there. Last year I was there. In the morning I was doing one Zoom meeting, Harikatha. So my iPad was on the table in God Sundar's room. And I was speaking and I just mentioned, so magical it happened. I was just telling devotees how I was so shy in the beginning, especially in the time of Srila Gurudev. He wanted me to speak Harikatha. And I was so nervous and hesitant. How can I speak Harikatha in front of so many, scholarly devotees? And I was literally shaking. Very nervous. Was a beginner to Srila Gurudev. And once upon a time, right in the middle of the devotees, he just raised my name. Krishna Kripa, come here. Speak Harikatha. And I felt like there was earthquake. I was literally shaking. The earth slipped like that. And moment I said this, actually earthquake. Same moment. That's why it says magical. Or we can say Maharajical. It's Maharajical. And it was a big one. My iPad fell. My chair was shaking. Because I heard a lot happened in Hawaii. A lot happened there. But I never experienced. But this was the experience. Everything was like shaky. Yeah, and I heard a loud, someone is calling, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. I said, Krishna. So this is very common there. For me it was something special experience. Anyway, my iPad fell, everything was like this. So this is the news. Volcano eruption in Hawaii. Fire in LA. Storm in Florida. So earth, water, air. Nature taking revenge. With fire, air, water. This is called Adi Devik Kaleshas, sent by the demigods. But this is not the news. Or who won the president for this election? What's happening in India? Mahakumbha, 450 million people assembled to get bathed in the confluence of three rivers, Ganga, Jamuna and Saraswati. This is not the news. These are temporary news. What Yudhishthira Maharaj replied is a permanent news. Forever, eternal. And what is the answer for this question? He answered this question by saying, time is roasting all living beings in the frying pan of illusion and allurements. Frying pan, you have frying pan? Fry pan in your kitchen? You fry some pakoras and all that? Time is roasting all living beings in the frying pan of illusion and allurement, which represents this material world. We are getting fry here. Deep fry. It shuffles them with a ladle of months and seasons and cooks them into fire of the sun planet, which burns up the fuel of day and night. This is the only news in this world. It's not about present. The same situation was in the past and it's going to happen in future. Always. It's not going to change. The answer what Yudhishthira Maharaj gave is forever. Time is roasting. Roasted peanuts. Time is roasting. This is Ko Varta. What is the news? Then, what is the greatest wonder? Taj Mahal being the number one. The Great Wall of China. Yeah? Or Niagara Falls also? No? I don't know. I'm not very intelligent in this. But there are 7 wonders of the world. But this was not the answer Yudhishthira Maharaj gave. Yaksha asked this question, what is the greatest wonder of the world? Yes.
He said that the greatest wonder is that every day people are dying, people you see are dying, and you still think that it will
Death
be
will not come to us.
that your turn will never come.
Ahani ahani bhutani yamalyam gachanti shesh thavri chantim ki masyana bhavet. What is the meaning? Every day living beings making their way to the abode of Yamaraj. Every day living beings, they are going to Yamaraj, the god of death. But those who are left behind, they think they will live forever. This is the greatest wonder of the world. We believe we will left behind. We are not going to die. Anyone believes that? We know this, but do we believe this? So knowing and believing is different. If I know this, I'm going to die. But I don't believe this. I touch my heart and ask myself, will you die one day? No, it's not me. My relatives, my friends, my knowns, they die. But we don't believe we will die. This is the greatest wonder. What can be more wonder than this? We know this is going to happen. Yes or no? We know. But we don't believe that I'll be one of them. This is Ashcharya. Yehi Ashcharya hai. This is the greatest wonder. Long story short. Kim Sukham. Who is happy? Today I got cookies. I'm so happy. Yesterday Vishakha Didi made Rajma. I was so happy. Vrinda sponsored me a jet plane. I'm so happy. Mansi Devi, she built a palace for me. I got so happy. Hemant Prabhu sponsored my world tour. I'm so happy.
Jay.
Just recently somebody gave me Tesla card. I'm so happy. So there are many versions of being happy, right? Can all these things can make us happy? The richest person of the world is happy.
No.
The king of the demigods, Indra, is happy. No one is happy. What Yudhishthira Maharaj replied? One who has no debt and one who is not in a foreign land, he's the most happiest person. Very simple answer. Hari Katha finish. Yeah, Vrinda? One who has no debt.
We're all in debt.
We all are in debt. Not debt means your mortgage of your house or car or insurance.
Debt of somebody.
There's debt. Anyone who takes birth, everyone who takes birth in this world comes with debt. There are 5 debts. Dev Rishi Bhutatma Nirnam Pitranam Na Kinkro Na Rini Charajan. 11th Canto Bhagavatam. Dev Rishi Bhutatma Nirnam Na Pitranam Kinkro Na Rini Charajan Sarvatma Yasharna Sharanyam Gata Mukundam Parhipti Kritam. The debts towards Devatas, demigods. We are getting free supply of oxygen. Who's giving us? Demigods. Demigods, air, demigods, oxygen. But demigods got assigned this task to supply this. Otherwise, they have to leave their office. They chose this. Krishna gave them some offices to work on. So these are given by demigods. There's always a debt. Even a child taking birth, coming out from the womb of mother, immediately start this debt because child need oxygen and all other basic necessities. So debt against demigods. Yeah? Dev Rishi, the debt of the sadhus, rishis. What are they debt? They come to us, they encourage us to understand the goal of life. Then they help understanding the philosophy, the literature, and many, many more. These are the debts of sadhus. They could have stayed back in Vrindavan. If Srila Prabhupada, two Bhakti Vedantas, Shri Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada, and Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, these two Bhakti Vedants, if they would have not traveled and preached all over the world, sacrificing their favorite place of their residence, Vrindavan is Srila Prabhupada. And similar, equal, our Srila Gurudev also. They don't want to leave Vrindavan now, but they did so. Sacrifice. What's that sacrifice? How are we going to repay that sacrifice? We are indebted to them. This is called debt of sadhus. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he wrote so many books and songs. For whom? For himself? For us. He burned all night like candle. And he worked so hard. Debt of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Debt of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, who took this pain to preach everywhere. These are debts of sadhus. Then, Dev Rishi, the debt of king. If there is no law and order in the country, anyone can cross red lights. And what will happen then? Accidents or crimes and many other. So debt of king. The debt of forefather. They gave us birth. So we are indebted to our parents and forefathers. And the debts towards living entities. If you don't have family, you are just alone in the world. Imagine how you feel. Seclusion. I'm just alone. There is no one to speak. So these are 5 debts. I'm not elaborating on this because devotee is feeling sleepy. They're tired. And also time. So 5 debts. These are the debts. Anyone who has no debt is the most happy person. So how to get released from all these debts? Take one by one. How to repay demigods. Then simultaneously how to repay forefathers. Then king. Of course, king we pay tax actually. At least one is done. Yeah. So demigods, sages, means rishis, all these 5. The best and simple way who got into Srimad Bhagavatam is Gato Mukundam Parhitya Kritam. When one starts surrendering to Lord Mukunda, serving him, chanting his names, start loving him, immediately get release of all the debts. Gato Mukundam Parhitya Kritam. So that person is most happy person who has no debt and one who is not in a foreign land. I miss my home country, India. I just want to go there. That's my home country. America and Seattle is not my country and not my city. Yes? I'm just joking. I'm not serious.
No? Is it not serious?
Our eternal home is not.
One
even
who is
here.
in foreign land, one who is not in a foreign land, one who is in a home is considered to be most happy person.
Eternal.
You all are in Seattle. This is not your home. You're born in America. This is not your home country. From spiritual perspective, I'm saying. From material perspective, yes, of course. This is not our home. What if after 100 years you take birth in Russia? What will be your home then? So our homes are changing. Huh? We all, this is all foreign land. We don't belong to this. We all want to go back home. What is our home? Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Golok Vrindavan.
West Virginia. West Virginia.
Golok Vrindavan. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. We learned this in our school days. Yeah? We learned this in our school days in India. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. This is not the place I belong to.
महाराज आप इंग्लिश मीडियम में पढ़े हो? हमने तो नहीं सीखा है।
ये हमारे स्कूल में तो म्यूजिक टीचर he used to teach us.
मैं तो पहली बार।
So I remember.
आप स्कूल गए नहीं होंगे ना?
अबे सरस्वती शिशु मंदिर में नहीं होता था ये।
सरस्वती शिशु मंदिर में तो वो कुछ और सिखाते थे, गीता। ये हमको तो सिखाते थे। Anyway, saying so, home. Take me back home, back to Godhead. We all in a foreign land, and our home is the abode of the Lord, and that's why we are not happy here. The question is, who is most happy? One who is not in a foreign land. Happy. Happiness when we go back home. So we are actually bona fide homeless people. Yeah? What do you mean? There's also fake homeless people? Yes. Those who see outside the streets, they are fake homeless people. We are also homeless, but we are bona fide homeless people. What's the difference? You ask those guys, we are ready to give you a home. Come in our temples. We'll give you food, lodging, everything. Just you chant and a little bit service. Then just see how many will come. They don't want to come. They are happy staying by the roadside. They're happy to become homeless. That's why actually they are not homeless people. Because we are ready to supply them. They've said, I build temple where the whole world can come and stay. Homes are available. Come and join. But no, because you won't get drugs there. You won't get drugs there. So you choose one. You want home or drugs? Drugs. We don't want to, we are ready to supply. So I don't say they are actually homeless people. We are homeless people. No. I have a house in Bellevue. Something, Hemant Prabhu house is like 5-6 million. Vrinda house is 7 million. No, just a guess. Yes, 7 million. You sell in 5 and give 2 me. 2 to me. 2 million. Anyway. Yeah. क्या बोल रहा था?
We are all homeless.
We are living in expensive homes. Abhijit, he lives in 3 million house. It's rich people, yeah. I sometimes get nervous to be by them. They are so rich and I'm like poor beggar. Like I'm nothing, yeah. So are we all? Are they homeless? Yes. Why they're homeless? With what formula? With which philosophy? Because we are aware. We are aware of the fact where is our home. We are aware of this and we are striving and we are working hard to go back home. And that's why we are bona fide homeless people. Because we actually want to go there. And we are aware of our home. Whereas these people on the street, they're not even aware of what is the definition of a home. And if you're ready to supply home, they don't want to be at home. By choice, they just want to be there. So I won't say they are homeless people. We are homeless people. Even though we are living in the palace. Amrish Maharaj, the ruler of the entire planet, homeless. One sense. Why? Because he knows which is my home. Where is my home? Sorry. And working means practicing sadhan to attain one home. That person is called homeless. And that's why we are not happy here. We pretend we are happy. We do pretend we are happy. And sometimes we get happy moments. But actually we are not happy. Because we are away from our home. Our home is the abode of the Lord. So, by hearing Harikatha, by serving Vaishnavas, by serving Gurudev, the process can accelerate to achieve our real home. From homeless to being in home. That's why all devotees around the world, those who practice Krishna consciousness, where you have to go? ऐसे श्री भगवान को बारंबार प्रणाम है. I want to go to Krishna, the actual home. Gaur Premanande. Thank you, dear host, for having us here. Wonderful Prasadam program, Harikatha and Kirtan. Thank you so much. You have an announcement?
Yeah, thank you all so much for coming. We really, really appreciate